Hey guys, this is All Streamed At. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of MLB The Show 22 Road to the Show with our first baseman. And today we have 6 games against the Portland Sea Dogs. So let's go ahead and get into those games. But before we go into those games, let's do some strength training. Okay, we are at 9. Come on. There we go. We are not going to get 12, are we? We are not. Okay, well, we got 11, we got gold. Puts our power versus right at 33, power versus left at 32. Okay, so top of the first, they have a runner on first and 1 out.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a bouncer.
That will not be a double play.
Score at 5-3 for the second out with the
but
third
we get
baseman
1.
shifted over there. Runner on
And they don't get any. There's 1 out, runner on first for me.
Ward back to work.
Change up a little bit early.
Wrapped foul. Garcia over at first with 1 away.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Here's the second pitch.
Next offering is foul back.
So we have an 0-2 count. And we strike out on a 12-6 curve.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a...
Okay.
As we go,
and we are up by 2, bottom of the third. Let's make solid contact for a hit.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy.
Nobody on, nobody out.
So important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of
and that is...
That pitch has popped up. Man
an out.
Makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Man at first with 1
Still
gone.
up by 2, runner on first, 1 out,
He's
bottom of
0 for
inning
1.
number 5.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first.
He was out. But they called him safe.
And now the first baseman, Bryce.
Okay, we're still up by 2. Bottom of the 5th, nobody on, 1 out.
The pitch. That 1 out to right.
That is a fly ball to right field for an out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him.
And here's the first baseman, Bryce.
Okay, we are still up by 1. Bottom of inning number 7. Runner on first, 1 out.
He can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Murphy checks over to first, and he's back.
Yeah, they check him.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Murphy back to work.
Good four seam, a little bit low. We foul it off.
Murphy.
They'll check him again.
And he's back safely. Garcia stands at first with 1 out.
Let's go now.
And we're going to pop that straight up for the catcher. That's out number 2.
Settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. All set for the start of the inning.
Top of
now
the
it's the
8th,
second baseman, Cameron
Cannon leads off. We are still up by 1.
Slow roller to first.
I'll take that myself for the first out.
1 up, 1 down. Now here is
tied. Bottom of the 10th.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting
Nobody
2 or 3
on, 1
hits
out.
to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence
Ooh,
somewhere.
Swings
curve.
that one. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing
Okay,
at it.
force him inside. 1-1.
And 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have
Curveball
as much
outside.
coverage.
2-1. And that gets through the infield.
Just a huge at bat right there. Solid swing from
So
start to
we
end.
are on.
Time with everything. Really good
1 out.
balance,
Here's
nice
Ryder
extension,
Green. He has a home run
he
and
made
a
it out front
double.
for the line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Saves
Okay,
at
I stole the
second,
base.
and he easily steals the bag. So up next, Alexander Vargas. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Okay, end of the 10th.
So digging in, number
Top of
26.
the 11th. 1 out. Nobody on.
On the ground right side.
And I'll take
Steps
that
on
myself
first
for the
for the
second
out.
out.
Next is switch hitting first baseman.
2 outs.
Bryce
Bottom of the
Jacobs.
12th.
Well, both
Still
sides
tied. Nobody
equally
on.
as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a
Wow.
relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
All tied up and here in extra innings.
Let's go.
And it's even up.
So they just don't like pitching to me because I do swing at a lot of stuff I shouldn't.
Tied at 4. And a count
Like that
1
right
and
there.
2.
Why would they throw anything in the zone if I'm gonna swing at that?
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
In the air out to center.
That is out
Makes
number
the
3.
catch, and that'll do it. No end in 13th.
And we end up
So far into a
losing.
ball game that
The hill today,
And here we are in the
Schmidt.
second
so
game.
dominant in his last start.
Top of the
Double-digit
first,
strikeouts. It's gonna be
1 out.
interesting today to
Portland
see
is up
if he's
by
able to have
1.
command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
Line drive, base hit.
And that is a hit.
He really shot that one down the right field line.
Bryce Jacobs, the next to
Nobody
hit.
on,
This
2
guy's a
outs.
threat
Bottom of
from
the first.
both sides of the plate.
Zephyr John back to work. Swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they
If
can
I
make some
swing
good
up, they're gonna
contact. You
pitch
keep on
down.
throwing the pitch.
That always happens.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Wow.
Swing
Okay.
and a miss as he was out front.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to
2
get
and
that
2.
swing and miss.
Next offering is way upstairs. Now 1
3 and
miss.
3 almost hit me. Or 3 and 2. Okay, that would have been strike 3. We fouled it off.
Kicks and fires.
Ooh,
And down
okay.
on strikes. That's out number 3.
All right, whatever.
And now the first baseman.
We're down by
Bryce
2,
Jacobs.
1 out,
Here's
bottom
a
of
guy
the
who's been
4th,
struggling
nobody
so
on.
far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. He swings and fouls one off.
Okay, that was late.
Center field. McDonough sizing this one up.
Okay, he'll catch that, but at least we put it in play.
Catch. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 23.
Okay, 1 out, runner on first. Top of inning number 5.
Rolled to short.
Double play ball,
Beats
and
the
we got it.
second, out there. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, number 24.
And Tyler Dearden leading off inning number 6. We're down by 2.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Wow.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Okay, that went right by me.
Bryce Jacobs getting ready.
And here we are, bottom of the 7th, with nobody on, 1 out.
And a pitch. And that one upstairs.
All right.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
There we go.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in
on the warning track. Okay.
Now the left fielder, number 24.
Top of the 8th.
2-2 now.
1 out, nobody on.
To the right side.
And there's out number 2.
And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the first
bases loaded, 2 outs. Driving a run.
High spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That to right.
Wow.
Decker
okay.
We
failed.
And that'll do it.
Great
and we lost.
In this one, you get to.
And here is the third game.
Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday.
Bottom of the first, 1 out, runner on first, and it is scoreless.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership.
They'll hold him at first.
On and off the field.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Another pitch. Low and inside, ball 2.
Down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0.
Slider outside, 3-0. That would have been ball 4, and I swung.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this is looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Wow, good curve.
2 down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good.
I didn't think that was going to break the way that it did. But here we are, bottom of the 3rd, runner on second with 2 outs. We're down by 2.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that is an out.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Now
we're down by 4, nobody on, and 1 out.
Sugar back to work. And that one in the air, center field.
And that is out number 2.
To make the grab. Out number 2. And now the first baseman, Bryce Jacobs.
We are down by 4, runner on first, and 1 out. Bottom of the 8th.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a
little bit early on that changeup.
Close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
So 1-1 count.
The 1-1.
A little bit early on a fastball. It's 1-2 count.
come on, big guy. Need you right now.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
And that is out number 2.
In on the warning track.
Okay.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Jacobs collects.
Defensively, we're
and
solid.
He takes it himself for the out.
And we end up losing.
Sometimes road trips can.
First baseman, Bryce
Okay,
Jacobs.
here we
So
are.
RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not
It's
really
tied.
swinging
Nobody
the
out.
baseball
Runners
that
on
well
first
here.
and
In this situation,
second.
you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
We were
Garcia
okay. That was
at
good
second.
timing. We were just a little
Pereira on
bit
at
low.
first with nobody out.
Wow.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
I was gonna see if we could at least get those guys over.
And he deals.
Okay,
And
that almost hit me.
Well, the offense really struggled last night.
It's a
I mean, it was
1-2
awful.
count.
So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
That is going to be caught, and everybody's going to stay put.
Two outs, nobody
And
out.
we're up by
Now the
4.
third baseman, Brandon Howlett.
He's hitting for that pop.
2
Came
outs,
out of the
nobody
gates
on.
really
Top of
strong.
inning number 2.
Liner, base hit.
There's no way we could have caught that.
Next is switch hitting first baseman, Bryce Jacobs.
And bottom of the second, we're up by 4. Runner on first with 1 out.
And a pitch. Swings
Good curve.
and misses. That's strike 1.
And they're going to try to pick him off. They fail.
Safely.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
That's down and in. Singy, he wasn't
1
real
and
sharp
1.
in the first. Got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he just got
1
to
and
find a way to settle
2
down.
and 1.
He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That would have been 3 and 1, but it's 2 and 2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air.
And that's going to be caught. That is out number
Grabs it on
2.
the run. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Bryce Jacobs.
And we are up by 7.
And here it comes.
Okay, I made up my mind I wasn't going to swing.
Hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. He's in there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Let her rip, let her rip.
2 and 1.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this
Okay,
game.
3 and 1.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
All right.
He's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
So we are on first.
Gave the pitcher a false
And
scouting
Josh
report
Bro
on me,
strikes
yes,
out.
I think I could draw a walk. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Bryce Jacobs digs in now for the 4th time tonight.
We are up by 5. Runners on first and second with 1 out.
The pitch.
Okay,
There's
good
the strike.
sinker.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this
I'm not
inning.
going to swing until I get 2 strikes. And there it is.
Next offering
Okay.
is in for a strike.
Here we go.
Garcia.
They were
lead
both
runner
where I
at
wanted them,
second.
too.
Herrera
They were
at
both
first,
outside.
1 gone. Tap softly to the right side. They get one. Throw to first.
Okay.
But beat it.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Josh Bro. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to first. Inning ends, and that's
End of the fifth.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, Roldani Baldwin. Here's a
Okay,
guy
we've
who's
got
been
a runner
struggling
on
so far this
first.
year. It's only late
One out.
April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. On the ground, a short could be two.
And that's an easy two. That will end the top of the seventh.
Starting to run out of outs. So up next, Bryce Jacobs.
And okay, we've got 2 outs, nobody on. We are up by 5.
The right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside,
Okay.
ball 1.
Hey, get on for us here.
He pitched everything down here last time.
In the air, left field.
Hey, we got a hit.
Up on it.
Look at
That's a
that.
hit.
Okay.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the
Break
plate
that
for him.
slump.
So that one has to feel good. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a
Got it.
strike. Tag, safe at second.
3rd stolen base. And Bro has a 1-2 count.
Hard grounder.
And
into
I'm
the
gonna
outfield
score.
for a knock. Around third. Not in
Okay.
time. He's safe.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field.
And we
Season
have
ticket holder,
one.
you just come to a couple of games.
Shortstop.
Okay,
Marcelo
so we have
Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer. He will open up the game. Nobody on, nobody
0-2
out.
now. This one popped up right
And that should be no problem at all. We've got it.
side. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but
Okay,
Now with
we
the
have
plate,
2
Bryce
outs,
Jacobs.
nobody on, and it is scoreless.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one
And
ripped.
that one is not going to
That
fall.
is the 3rd out of the inning. End of 1. Scoreless. Bryce
And
Jacobs
we are up
will
by
hit next.
1.
He's
Runners
0
on
for
first
1.
and second with 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd.
Keller back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to
Okay,
chase.
good two-seam.
Salinas, the lead runner out at second. Garcia at first, 2 out of the inning. On the ground.
All right,
And that'll
that's
keep
out number
no runs
3.
from coming in, inning over. So 2 away with nobody
And
on.
we are still
And
up
the
by
batter
1.
now, Bryce
Nobody on,
Jacobs.
2 outs. Bottom of inning number 5.
The pitch.
There's ball 1,
That misses
curveball
the zone.
outside.
Ball 1.
this is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the righty deals.
Fastball high, that's ball
Well,
2.
he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have.
And we can't beat
And
the
there's
pitcher
the
to
3rd out.
first.
That'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the
Top of the
Here's
7th,
second
Cameron
baseman,
Cannon.
Cameron Cannon.
Nobody on, nobody out. We are up by 1.
No outs now.
The tying run at the plate. A little roller up along first.
And there's out number 1.
Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Bryce Jacobs, the next to hit.
He's
Bases
always a
loaded,
threat.
2
Even if
outs.
this guy is
Let's
0
just
for
try to
3 for
drive
the
a run
night,
in.
3 strikeouts. He can come up that 4th time.
Bases
and do
loaded, 2
damage
outs,
because he's
tied.
that
Bottom
good.
of inning number 7.
Here comes a pitch. tapped out in front of the plate. They get the force out with room
that
to
was
spare,
horrible.
and that's the inning. Huge out there. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Bryce Jacobs.
So we are down by one. We've got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth.
Kelly back to work.
There is
In the dirt, but kept close.
a ball
and
in
an
the dirt.
excellent job keeping it right there.
Clutch up for us here.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Just 1 out away. Try to close it out.
Low changeup would have been ball two, but we swung and missed.
Plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will his claw back into this ball game.
Okay, we've got a 2-1 count.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
In the air, right field.
Not
Decker in position.
long enough.
That's the ball game. Sneski.
And we are up by 1. Let's power swing to drive a run in.
Is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying.
We are up by 1. Nobody out. Runner on second.
The pitch. Here's a drive out to right
That is
center.
a perfect home
Look
run
out.
on the
Gone.
first pitch. We're now up by 3.
His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
Okay.
That might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
And we're up by 5.
And
Nobody
here's the
out.
first
Runner
baseman,
on
Bryce
first.
Jacobs. The pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. The tag.
They
and he's
got him.
out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter.
Okay, we have an 0-2 count.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 and 2.
That one way outside. And that's ball 1.
Let's go now. It's one time.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
And there we go.
2 away
2
now
outs.
after the drop third strike. 2 outs, runner at first.
We are up by
Stepping
3.
in,
2 outs.
Bryce
Runner on
Jacobs.
first.
Bayo back to work.
And
Base knock
there we
right
go.
field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
So we got another
Well, it
hit.
started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull
2
side.
outs
met
for
it out
Josh
front, but just
Bro.
stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
0-2 now.
And he's going to
Got him.
strike out.
That's the 3rd out. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Okay, we're up by 3. 1 out. Nobody on.
That one to first. Jacobs handles the
There we go.
chance.
2 outs.
Steps on first for the out. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Bryce
And
Jacobs.
we're now up by 1. Bottom of the 7th. We're leading off.
Ford back to work. There's a swing.
Okay,
and
that's gonna be a
drive.
hit.
That one back. And it hits the fence.
We're going to call that a double and leave
It's
it
a
there.
double. Third hit of the night for him. Josh Bro now at the plate.
And Josh Bro has a 1-1 count.
Popped in the air. Left field.
Okay, we're going to
Hauls it in for the out.
go
No
back.
tag.
We're not
He'll
going to
head back
try for
second.
third.
1 away.
Here's
And
Ryder
here is
Green 0 for
Ryder
2
Green.
with the walk.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
That one the other way. Dives and he can't hang on. Barely
Wow,
got the out close play.
I hate that.
Next is
I should be on third
hitter,
right now.
Alexander Vargas.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to
So
another
here's
level.
Vargas.
For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The throw to
And
first,
that's the end of the
and
seventh.
that is the inning. So digging in, Tyler McDonough.
Top 8th, 1 out, nobody on.
Now let's go, baby.
Right side.
Wow.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Normally they put you in an okay spot. They didn't do it that
Rolled
time.
over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So a double play is in order.
At the belt and fires. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Jacobs. Fires over
Okay,
the first.
we'll get that out.
There to
That's,
beat him by an eyelash.
yeah, see, now we're
So
down by
next,
1.
Bryce Jacobs.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple
1
here,
out,
given
nobody
the
on.
cycle.
Need you right here.
The
one
wind of the
time.
pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, drive it.
How much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they're
Okay, we have a
trying
2-0
to
count.
will his club back into this ball game.
One down, base is empty. He swings and,
And
it's a fly ball,
that
center
is
field.
not going to fall.
2
That's
down.
2 outs. And we
Take a
lost.
tie ball game into the night.
Okay, so I went and I bought a couple of things. I bought some diamond perks. I bought Contact 4 and Power 4. And that should help me out a little bit here with the with everything that I'm doing. And I am a 66 overall. And in this episode, we had 1 win and 5 losses against the Portland Sea Dogs. And in the next episode, we're going to be playing 6 games against the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. But that will end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit that like button if you like this type of content. It lets me know that you like this particular type of content and would like to see more. Hit the subscribe button and follow me over on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. The links will be in the description below. Have a wonderful day.